I'm saying, we ain't live, huh?
No,
we ain't live. I
No,
didn't even
not
set it
yet.
up yet because I just
Oh well,
got here.
YouTube is definitely.
I had to go do something for our show.
Okay, what you say?
That's all you
know. YouTube is up.
Oh, so
YouTube up? I ain't get the note.
I literally just pressed the button.
Okay, because I'm
that's
sitting
why I
here
ain't get the
refreshing
note.
the page, bro.
I forgot I'm about to catch up on stuff on the way.
I got the noti on my phone, but it's not on my computer.
I just got the noti on the phone. The noti on the phone. Boy, what a chapter. Seraph, did you read that chapter?
It was a nice chapter.
I read it earlier, actually.
Boy.
I still got to pull
Yay.
Cha high, man. Running
Hold
through
on.
all these thoughts, dude.
Ooh,
man, my power is out of my fucking apartment. I'm in pitch black darkness. I just bought groceries. That's Knox, by the way.
Oh, I was about to say, my nigga, I sure do see lights on.
Okay, wow. All right.
He was like, my power's out of my apartment. I'm like, nigga, you got lights. What you talking?
No, not me. I'm just relaying the message that he is without power.
Oh. Why is Knox always without power?
Where does he live? Doesn't he live near you, sir?
He lives like 20 to 30 minutes away from me.
Okay, got you.
Isn't this like the third time this dude lost power? It's always either power or internet.
Yes, here we go. Hold on. What?
You want a full screen?
I could call you artist, but I don't want to call you artist. I see you all the time in my comments.
Dez? What's up, Dez?
We'll call him Dez. There you go. See, you're the Twitch streamer. I got to get back into it. I've been looking at names trying to figure out what to call people.
I'm working on it to become a streamer. You want a full screen, the thingamabobber?
Not really, but I will.
Okay.
This guy.
You have like no Discord servers, man. I got like 100.
I don't look.
I was just noticing that like I got mad Discord servers.
I do not.
I was looking at your guys' games and I was like, damn, I realized I'm in a lot of Discord servers.
I'm in too many Discord servers, bro.
Mainly because most of them are Twitch streamers I watch and actually like talk and be friends with. So like I just hang out on their Discord and vibe.
They're not talking to me about some Plymouth Rock. What does that even mean?
I'm ready to throw some speculation at y'all. Okay. I like that speculation. Yeah.
I don't know.
We got a lot of speculation gonna be today. We got 27 hours on one speculation, and we got less than a day on another. I'm ready.
Just so you know, Plymouth is a city.
Oh, I didn't know what it was. I thought Plymouth Rock, as in like.
It was like, don't you live in Plymouth?
Oh, it's crazy. Crazy.
Thinking like Christopher Columbus or something like that. Is that who? Plymouth Rock?
Yeah. No, Malcolm X.
Malcolm X?
You remember the
Nope. Sure don't.
We didn't land on. God, didn't you take Black History in school, JC?
Black History? I live in Georgia. There's no Black History in Georgia. What you talking about?
Georgia.
I don't know. I took it in college, so
he's got the Play-Doh
took it in college.
Fam. Daz over here got that Play-Doh rolling.
Man, I feel old.
Huh?
I feel
old. How are you?
What up, Kevin?
29, bro. Turned 29 yesterday.
Yeah, I was like,
happy
how did you know my last name? Did I say my last name?
Nigga, it's on your Twitter.
Is it? Is it?
Yeah.
It's on your YouTube.
alwaysjcarson. Bro!
Oh my god. It's like, how do you know my last name? Like, bro, you have it everywhere.
I keep forgetting that I've been going I've been going by JC2K for the longest.
Oh,
I know I say my stuff at the beginning, but I don't ever think about what I say at the beginning.
I can see that.
It. And so I did it last week I was doing the intro. I was like, hold on, what's my YouTube?
Kevin, you waited all day for this, and now we are here. We are currently waiting on one man.
No, he's just driving back from Chipotle.
He's on his way home.
From Chipotle again.
Yes.
I swear, look, we need to contact Chipotle and have them put Trent on payroll.
Then we get
this
his money.
Man goes. I'm a lobby for Trent to get a sponsorship from Chipotle.
So I didn't ask.
Why he get one? I would like one. I eat there all the time.
This goes for the guys in chat too. How was you guys' day?
How's everybody's day?
Yeah, how was everybody's day? And how did y'all like the chapter?
I liked it. And
no,
it was slow at work.
Not you.
We said everybody.
Yeah, but we know what you're going to do. We have to talk about it during the stream.
God damn it, Sarah.
We got to talk about it during the stream, of course.
Also, everybody, I got Trent to read the beginning after the end. That is an amazing accomplishment. Now, if I can only get him to watch Reincarnate as a Slime, I think we'll be making it something.
He did lose a bet, though. I don't know what's going on, just to be honest with you.
I'm
proud of you to get him to read the beginning after the end.
I still haven't read that. Man, I got too much stuff to read. Everybody keeps telling me to read stuff, and I have time, but wow.
You have time, but you're like, do I really have time? Like, I have time, but do I have time?
I keep saying I have time, but I always find stuff to do. What up, Christian? Chilling.
Crazy how that works.
I want to procrastinate today.
About to go in
and hold off on this reading.
No,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been mad procrastinating like the last few days, bro.
Yeah.
I've been procrastinating my ass off. I need to fix that. I definitely need to fix that.
My bad, y'all. I freaking lost some cash. I don't even. What the fuck?
Lost in what?
Okay, first you couldn't find your keys. Now you lost cash.
Who carries cash anymore?
That's a good question.
Isn't it a coin shortage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently,
Blaine, what it do?
Some places are having coin shortage.
Blaine, I don't know, Blaine. I just press the button. Forget my own YouTube intros. You know.
Did you make sure to hit that little bell?
But he also forgets that his last name is everywhere. Wonders how people know his last name.
Yes, I just threw me off a little bit.
Shit's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
It's a wild night tonight.
It is very wild. Not $3 billion wild. Ooh.
I don't get that at all.
Ooh. All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and at least get the intro started. While Trent is making his way home from Chipotle. Shout out to Chipotle. All right. All right. What's up, everybody? We're at Bad Hunters Association Podcast. We're here, and we are ready to discuss Chapter 123 of Solo Leveling. It is Woo Day, and I am happy. $3 billion happy. This is a $3 billion smile right here.
$3.6 billion.
Yes, let's go. Yes. Woo, so, everybody enjoy the chapter? Yeah. No. No. You don't sound very enthusiastic right now.
I just got questions. I got too many questions.
Okay.
I can't answer them. So.
Why do you remember and JD don't remember? Like,
I don't know. Maybe because he read it more. I don't know. But anyway, I am here. I am one of your hosts, JD from TheOtakuFix. We have Seraph, Project Webtoon. JC, aka alwaysjcarson.
That is how I always say it. Just remember that, huh?
That is your last name.
Your last name came
about. It's literally my last name.
It's fucking crazy how that shit works.
True.
And Trent motherfucking Money, who is on his way back from Chipotle. So y'all already know what it is. All right. So while we wait on Trent, we're gonna go ahead and get started. We don't want to keep y'all too long. So, Sarah, let's start with you. What did you think of today's chapter?
I liked it. We got some more exposition for a bunch of Japan stuff. Seeing as to how they the Short Sword Guild, right? Lost a bunch of.
Well, see, I was told they actually changed the name of that. Actually, I think originally it was Draw Sword, and then for some reason in this chapter was called Short Sword.
I can't
Which
remember that.
Did they change
I
it?
was
Was
told,
it a translation
I was told
error?
I don't know. I was told this in the chat, so that's why I'm saying that.
Okay. Yeah, we got to see a bunch of those guys, and then a bunch of like other guild masters from Japan try and meet up and figure out what to do for this gate.
Mm-hmm.
And then seeing Chahai just go see Jin-woo to go get a car.
Yeah, she went to get
her car.
Yeah, she went to get her car. Yeah, sure she did. As fast as she is running, she don't need a damn car.
Exactly. You know.
That's what I'm saying. Just shit crazy. But I like the chapter. There's a lot of setup, a lot of mystery, and a lot of shit is about to go down. I don't know if it's gonna happen in chapter 124 or 125 or 130, but shit is about to go down, and I am hyped for it. I am ready. It's been a long time, almost. I don't even know how many chapters it's been, but it's been a lot of chapters. Shit, since we've been back in this particular place. JC, what did you think of the chapter?
Sorry, what particular place are we talking about?
The Carthenon Temple.
Just the beginning of the series?
Yeah.
That's a lot of chapters, man.
That's literally like 122 chapters. Wait, it's been a long time.
It has been.
Okay, well, yeah, okay. Chapter. Okay, so a few things that we learned. Apparently, there's so many gates opening that they have to have a whole bunch of hunters from overseas come over, and they're just literally paying everybody.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money. They did say that in the last chapter that there's so many gates opening, but and there are people actually awakening. But I didn't think it was a worldwide issue that they're having problems with finding hunters. I didn't think it was all that.
Well, is it really? Well, I guess it could be a problem depending on the level of these new hunters awakening, because like if a lot of A rank gates and high A's, high B's are opening, but you have a lot of hunters that are newly awakened, they're like B rank or C rank, then I can see how that's that can pose a problem because you don't have a lot of top tier hunters.
You're gonna have more. Shit, my bad. I don't have my seatbelt. You're gonna have more lower level hunters than the other ones. You know what I mean? Like, obviously.
Yep. I was waiting for it to happen. I was waiting. He's outside getting out of the car.
He had a hop in the BMW 3 Series.
You're not gonna get a whole bunch of S rank hunters in this situation. And even if you were to awaken a couple S rank hunters, at that point, aren't they just as, I won't say good, but just as useful as a fewer lower tier hunters, because they don't even know what the fuck they can do. You know what I'm saying? They're literally just getting, a couple of them might not even know. I don't really remember how the like awakening happens, but a few of them may not even know if they've awoken yet or whatever. But again, if you get turned into an S rank hunter overnight, that doesn't necessarily mean that you can bang with the other S rank hunters. You know what I mean?
True.
This is true. But at the same time, they like.
If you are newly awakened, you still don't have the fighting experience to go back them up.
Also true. That is a great point.
So very true. That is also all of these things are true.
Well, what they were saying in the chapter was that even if you are an S rank hunter, you won't be able to clear an S rank gate. So they're leaving hunters back and saying, "Hey, any A rank gate that opens up, you handle the A rank gate because they can handle A rank gate not by themselves, but with a team." And they're taking a few S rank hunters into the gate, but they're saying that they need a nation level hunter to clear an S rank gate. They don't have one.
So they had the funds to attempt to hire one.
Okay, look. Okay, we're skipping ahead a little bit, but just for that point right there, if you got 3 point, okay, it won't be a whole year, but if you're willing to maybe spend 3.6 billion, how much does an Nation 1100 cost for one gate?
Well, I guess it depends on the. Yeah, but I guess it depends on the type of nation level hunter, because as we've seen, they was like, yo, can we hit up Thomas Andre? And it was like, yo, I don't even think we got the cash for that dude.
But
You
Korea
know?
was considering it, and Japan is bigger than
But
Korea. If we're not mistaken. Is it more people? I know it's more people. But
yeah, but they might not have that cash flow right at the current moment. I mean, think about it. You lost your best hunter.
you did.
So they already said they had to hire, they're hiring hunters from overseas to come help out with the gates because they lost 7 S ranks.
Right.
So, I mean, your cash flow kind of limited at this point. You've been spending money like that, and now an S rank gate is like, I don't know if we got them. I mean, this man want 10 million a day, 3.6 billion a year. And he like, yo, I'm a flex. I'll keep it at bay as long as you want me to, as long as you cough up that paper. And the second you don't, I'm bouncing.
So they got 10 million a day money?
Yep, they got 10 million a day money.
10 million a day money, fam.
It is yen, I guess.
Yeah, I mean it's yen, but that's still a lot of yen. Like 10, no matter how you slice it, 10 million is 10 million. That's still a lot. 3.6 billion is still
That's
3.6 billion.
$100,000 a day.
$100,000. I mean, US. I mean, they could throw it out.
Yeah,
there.
US is different, but
yeah,
I mean,
$100,000 US. They could throw it out there. I mean, you got 10 days
for us. I don't know what they use in Russia.
Okay, so Mr. Yuri, whoever he is. I mean, I'm sure he can hold back whatever barriers he can do. He can hold back whatever gate he thinks he can do it for a year. All I see is the Goto Ryuji. That's all I see. Somebody who thinks they're going to be able to handle whatever is in the gate, and then when it comes down to it, they won't be able to.
So you're saying that he's hyped up?
Yes, same thing. Come out here hyped up, thinking he's going to do what he's going to do.
But granted, nobody's hyping him up but himself.
That's the same thing Goto did.
Yeah, but I mean, Goto had other people hyping him up too.
Well,
nobody's hyping this man up but himself.
Wait, did he say it himself that he was like the best support?
Yeah, he said himself that he's the best.
That he's the best support in the world.
No, he said he's the best.
Yeah, but Goto also said that he was the strongest in Japan. I mean,
the second strongest.
Yeah, but everybody else said Goto was also very, very strong and one of the strongest in Japan too. I'm just saying. I'm just giving the man, a little bit of help because nobody else was hyping this man. He like, yo, I got this.
I've seen other Goto Ryuji's. He's about to get bodied too. I mean, it's a S. Look. Here's the thing, right? I mean, I get he is confident in his skills. I get that,
which is good. You need somebody,
yes,
who asking for that money. You need to show some type of confidence.
But when was the last time that he dealt with an S-rank gate? I'm gonna tell you never, because the American gate was the last one that they dealt with. So I'm gonna say all the other gates were. I mean, besides
what you talking about, the gate that broke?
No, not talking about. I'm just talking about they had the Jeju Island gate, which was S-rank gate, but he wasn't there. Then they had an American gate. I'm pretty sure he wasn't there either.
The Kamish gate?
Yeah, the American gate, yeah. So he wasn't there for either one of those. So what gate has he dealt with besides probably an A-rank gate? He's never dealt with an S-rank gate before.
Well, maybe he's
talking. He's talking right now.
Talking. He is talking. He's talking.
But there, I mean, as the story has come out now, what's the gate that he dealt with that was an S-rank gate? That was that big. I mean, like literally, you see the skyscrapers, the buildings, and the gate is bigger than the buildings. Like, come on now, bro.
B-Town's bigger than this. I don't know, man. That man's confident though.
3.6 million. I mean, billion with a B. Sorry.
Hey,
confident?
I mean, if you risking your life to be the only one to stop this gate, you need something. What you gonna ask for?
Goto Ryuji 2.0, bro.
Damn, bro.
About to get off screen.
So, you think he gonna get off screen?
He probably won't even make it to the fight, honestly. Like.
So wait, do you? All right. So do you think he will be able to stop this gate? Yes or no?
No, I mean,
do you think
no.
Do you think like once he puts this whatever barrier on this gate, do you think as soon as the gate breaks, it's all over?
No. I'm saying just like what happened to Goto. Everything's going good. Everything's going according to plan. and then something's gonna come out the gate that he wasn't ready for, and it's gonna break through the barrier. I mean, that's all. I mean, they have 3 days until it's done.
Less than 3 days.
I mean, well, it said 3 days in the chapter, right?
Nah, it said less than a date or less than 2 days or something like that.
That's for the Carthenon gate opens.
No, that was 27 hours for the Carthenon. The
that's like 2
the
days.
gate, I think they said less than 2 days.
They got
or less
3
than a
days
day or less
for
than
the
2 days.
S rank gate till it breaks.
Yeah, 3 days for the S
I thought it was less than that.
Wait, hold on. They say it inside the chapter. I have it.
Yeah, I thought it was one of the less.
Carthenon's 27 hours. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I already see it in the chat. It's 3 days. I ain't gonna let you guys know, but whatever. It's 3 days.
Oh,
Yeah, it's 3 days.
excuse
Okay,
the hell out of me.
3 days. All right.
Excuse the hell out of me.
Believe me,
Okay.
I got people in my comments that will check me every second of the way, so I definitely know it's 3 days.
All right, so 3 days
Good. Thanks,
for the
Jack.
gate.
Yeah.
3 days for the gate. Yes.
All right.
Oh man, I'm gonna put some faith in the boy. You know, I'm gonna give him some. I'm gonna say he stops it. Of course, he's gonna end up failing because that's solo. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna fail. But I'm gonna give him a say he puts up a decent fight.
All right.
Or a noble fight. At that.
Actually, I'm gonna say, who cares about him? I don't care. He's gonna fail eventually. That's the part. I mean, he's not the main character.
Just waiting for Sung Jin-woo to swoop.
Exactly. So we have baby girl came in with a message.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody explain this to
she
me.
Did.
I am baffled. I am lost.
What you baffled about?
Well, we didn't get the whole message, but there was a warning here. That
but before we get into this message, can we just talk about how she choked and didn't say what she really wanted to say? About how you gonna let this thought in this guild, but you gonna turn me away. So we really not gonna speak about that. So we're just gonna skip over that.
Yep, sure. 100% gonna skip over that.
I don't think she choked.
That's her personality. That's how she's been since.
Because she had an opportunity to confront him and she chose not to. She choked.
You're right, but she kind of did. But at the same time, she brought up the more pressing issue, which was what I was more surprised of.
But she could have brought up both issues. She could have brought up both.
She want to come out there like a little girl. Why'd you choose her over me? I mean, come on now.
Say both those in the same sentence. He's gonna brush the relationship shit off.
Cause Jin-woo don't understand anything. He's like a elementary school kid. Don't know somebody flirting with him.
He's a main character.
Exactly. Thank you, Seraph.
He's the true definition of a jock.
Character of an anime.
The main character. He don't even know the girl likes him. She tried to run away from him.
Exactly.
Hit him with the speed. Like, you ain't getting away from me.
He like, I only care about my football.
He only cares about leveling up. That's all he wants.
No, we'll get to that. Because no, he doesn't. Not anymore.
Nah, that man was eating the shit out that Subway sandwich. That's all I know.
Look. It was.
He really was though. Him and
that was. Hey man, he had that $5 foot long, fam.
Just in case,
watching.
I don't think we're ever gonna get a Subway endorsement with Subway's trash. We all know this. So
wait, hold on. Wait. What's Subway trash?
You ain't got a Jersey Mike's or nothing down there, or
yeah, I Jersey Mike's.
Okay, then that's Subway's trash.
We got Jimmy John's and stuff too up here.
And
I got Jimmy John's too.
Okay, then
I got Jimmy John's too. Subway's still good though, bro.
It's good for $5.
Y'all not cultured.
Jimmy John's poo.
Oh my god.
Subway is good for $5. Come on.
If they got a pepper bar.
It's like Little Caesars, bro.
All right,
$5.
Back to the subject at hand.
Hey yo, don't be dissing on Little Caesars, bro. Extra most bestest is the truth.
They gave him a message, everyone.
We're over here talking about someone. He's like,
jeez,
you got a message, damn it.
You got a message.
Y'all. The only person that ate was Trent because he had Chipotle. So
I'm starving right now, dude. You have no idea.
Apparently, his power can get out of control in some fashion. And there's a warning. It said Sung's army, and it said something about the army again, but we didn't get it.
his real army
His
is
real army is what is it?
Three times said that, and then
Dungeon monsters.
Cut to the homie.
They are
It's the
dungeon.
undead dungeon monster.
that they are.
They are definitely. But here's the thing about it. He said that when he came back, something reached down to his conscience. It had his will and his consciousness, but it wasn't
him. Yeah.
So it took over his whole being.
It's like
He said
yeah.
He said the only thing that scared him was that he was happy and willing to obey him.
Unconditional.
Every command. Yeah, unconditional love, man.
That necromancer power is strong. Like, of course, if you get revived, you're gonna get revived with a specific purpose. So when he's reviving you, you're almost getting like, I can't say downloaded, but you're basically downloading or installing like the loyalty package. You know what I'm saying? And whether you like it or not,
reborn.
yeah. So it is, though it is still kind of Min Byung Yu, because he's still kind of, he's there watching ish-esque in third person. Like, I'm here, but I don't get to say exactly what I want to say or do exactly what I want to do. But yeah, I don't know. It could still be for the worse, but right now it's not exactly spelling out evil Woo, but kinda.
Okay, Trent.
But it
hold
looked
on.
like that Min Byung actually just
the
got
birth
up
of
and
evil
walked over
Woo.
to Chahai to heal her. He
The
didn't
birth
even
of
need to
evil
say
Woo.
anything.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
is true.
Yeah, but
This
he
is
had
also
his
true.
consciousness, so he still technically it's like a copy. It's like, okay, it's not the real thing, but it's the exact same thing, but not the real one.
Still, because he still was aware enough to reach out and give that message to Chaha'en. You know what I'm saying?
This is also true.
All right, here we go. Okay, so we're gonna let's take it back a little bit. Miss Selner she went to Jin-woo. She saw the inner, whatever was inside Jin-woo. That being, that person with the eyes, it wasn't Jin-woo. So I mean, are we seeing a Naruto? Trent, have you seen Naruto?
I came up on Naruto. I grew up on Naruto.
Okay, let's make sure. So we got a non-tail fox situation going on where you have the non-tail fox inside Naruto giving him powers, doing all that kind of stuff, but he's quote unquote evil.
So what you're trying to say is so let me just see if this is where you're going with this. Mm-hmm. So you stop me anytime I'm wrong. So are you trying to say that maybe the original Shadow Monarch is within Jin-woo, but he's evil, and #evil Woo is coming?
Whoa.
Is coming because that's his true power. The Kurama inside him. Kurama was never good to begin with. Like, let's not kid ourselves.
Whoa. Kurama ended up becoming good.
Kurama was good.
He ended up coming good. No, he was not.
When he was a baby Kurama, look, he became evil. Anyways.
Look, nobody is talking about baby Kurama. We were talking about Kurama when he was in stomachs. Okay. That didn't come out as well as I wanted it to. But y'all get what I was trying to say.
Okay, so yes, we can see that. Look, it could be one of those inner, like, he's trying to take over eventually. Like, the more power you want to use from me, the more I'm going to take over your body. It's
like Black Clover.
Black Clover is just another stupid Naruto, anyways. I'm
thinking you guys might be right on that scenario where it could be like a I was going to say, hold on, because they doing the same thing right now in Boku no Hero.
They are. I mean, if you're doing that too,
they are
looking like, so Sung Jin-woo could be a sort of Horcrux thing for the system. Yeah, a vessel for the system. Well, who knows?
He's a vessel. He's a vessel for the original Shadow Monarch, and when it's time for the original Shadow Monarch to be reborn, he's gonna take over Sun Jin-woo's body, and birth of evil Woo will finally be complete. Goddamn, I cracked the code.
Over the world, taking over.
I cracked the goddamn code, and then it's gonna be up to Chaha'en to kill him in the end and restore everything back to normal.
You went a little far there. I just
I tell you, this Shonen Jump all over again. Shonen Jump all over again. I tell y'all the truth.
Okay, well,
that's
that last part you threw me off a little bit, but the main character is not gonna be taken over. That never happens. I mean, not forever. I mean, that's just how that works. But I mean, you have the dynamic there. Miss Selner saw the inner being that was inside Jin-woo. And then you go fast forward a few chapters before Baru took that man's heart out of his chest. He was like, let me go talk to the Shadow Marduk myself personally and work this situation out. And he definitely wasn't talking about Jin-woo. I mean, we thought he might have been talking about the living, breathing Jin-woo that was there. But I don't think he was talking about that one. I think he was going into some other dimension and saying, hey, let me go talk to him, sort this out. But
let me go see what's up. With the big boss man, you know what I mean?
Maybe he's talking about the inner part of Jin-woo that he doesn't know about. But, okay, let's just go back to this chapter. At the beginning of the chapter, Jin-woo was all excited. He was in his minivan talking about, oh, I'm at level 100. Now I'm at 101. And this happened. What's going to happen at 102? And then Cha gives him the information. He's like, this is more important than leveling. Let me figure out where my power is coming from so I can, understand what's going on. So now all of a sudden, it's not about leveling up anymore. Forget about the S-rank dungeon that can destroy the world. I'm going to go to this and figure out what this whole key is about.
Really destroy the world? I mean, we have seen Jin-woo take care of an S-rank dungeon by himself already.
Look, we don't
at least a dungeon break anyway.
Look, here's the thing. Jin-woo doesn't know how long he's going to be gone for. He thinks that he's going to be gone for just, an hour or two. He said he got 27 hours. He thinks he's going to be gone for a little bit. What happens if he's gone for longer than he thinks he's going to be gone for? I mean, he does have shadow exchange. Never mind. He can leave anytime he wants to. But I'm just saying, that's the thing. Like, he doesn't know how strong this gate's going to be. I mean, not this gate, but this. Actually, it is a gate. The Karthanon Temple. I mean, he don't know. So right now, he's betting everything on trying to figure out the system, trying to figure out his power, and forget about leveling up because he doesn't care about that at this current moment. He has something else more pressing, like he said.
The most pressing issue is, why does Baru watch trash shit on TV? That is the most pressing issue. Like, Baru should be watching something else.
Game of Thrones and shit, dude.
I don't even think that was Game of Thrones. That was like some kid in King Arthur's court type shit. Like, Baru needs to find better TV shows.
I mean, like the chat's saying, Jeju Island was an island. They had to literally fly to something else. This is in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Like, you're talking about, direct carnage. If it's a dungeon break, you're talking about direct, like, everybody dying.
They got an entire country.
I mean, but wouldn't it... Okay, so obviously it's going to be destruction because it's an S-rank gate.
Of course.
But I think the kind of destruction and how quickly the destruction will take place is going to be dependent on what type of monsters come out of this gate.
You saw how big the gate is.
Yeah, but like, what can come out of that gate? A dragon?
A dragon would be devastating, yes. You're talking
about what a dragon.
Then
maybe some sea serpents, like in Orv. Those big ass sea serpents.
Someone in my chat told me was something like how big the gate is correlation to how many, like, it could be correlation to how many, like, enemies there are in the gate and that type of thing. It's either how strong they are or how many there are in there. If you have a dungeon break of that magnitude, something that big, if Jin-woo isn't around and the dungeon break doesn't stop until the boss is dead. So that means him going straight to the boss. You're talking about everybody else fighting until the boss is dead. So you can't have that happen. Dungeon break happens. Okay. Tokyo is.
So let's be honest. This dungeon is gonna break. I don't know this.
That's how the story usually works.
Right.
Most definitely.
Right. This is gonna break. So let's just talk about what's gonna happen when it breaks. Do you think all of Japan S ranks will die immediately? Do you think?
When you say break, you mean? When you say break, do you mean into the real world?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know about that because I still think we still have a chance for some Jin-woo to slide on it before that happens. You know what I'm saying?
But he's about to go into this temple, Trent, and as we've seen
we got time.
Okay.
I mean,
so as of right now,
bro.
We got it's 3 days into the Tokyo gate break,
right?
And you have 1 day until the Karthanon thing happens.
Right.
You got 2 days for Jin-woo to
Figure out what the hell is going on and
Guess
make
what?
it bad before the dungeon break.
Guess what? Jin about to take this L, and he about to take this L right here.
It's time for the L?
It's time for the
Are
L
we bringing the L?
because Jin-woo cannot get to. I mean, if he's alive and well, and you know, in his regular self, he'll get to Japan before anything happens. But something's gonna happen to him where he just can't get there when he wants to. That's how I feel.
Do you think he's gonna take a L during the dungeon break, or he's gonna take a L in the temple?
I think he'll take an L during the temple.
In the temple, okay.
Yeah.
So he's gonna get bodied in the temple.
I mean, hold up. We still got the okay. Yeah, I think the temple. Even though I thought about. I feel like the other monarchs that we saw at the beginning said something about this happening or something's gonna happen. Well, yeah, I forgot that or I don't remember that.
I don't remember, so
And
I don't want to say.
They said
false
something
things,
was going to happen soon, but I don't remember if they're talking about Japan or I don't remember.
Just something.
Something about lights and something of that nature.
The brilliant lights.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Light, the light fragment. Cha-Ha-In is the light to Jin-Woo's shadow.
And he reached there, didn't he?
She's the Makima to his Denji.
He's still reaching, huh?
Oh my god. You're moving
Yes,
too
I am.
far ahead here, bud.
Yeah, wow. Wow, we're reaching right here.
So we don't like the Makima
transcending.
Denji. We don't like the Makima Denji reference.
So is Jin hold on,
We
is
ain't
Jin
doing
about to lose his army to something else that's on the inside of him? Not like it really gonna matter.
So Barut and Igris turn on him.
At this point, unless they get some sort of like boost, it's not gonna matter. Jin could take him out easily. Both
Or what about this? What if the original Shadow Monarch comes with his original army, and then they have like an army face-off?
I mean, what is his original army?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
People
sure
we've already probably beat.
Yeah, maybe like all the other dungeon monsters that maybe was killed, that Jin-Woo killed. Maybe that's all his army.
I would give you that, but nothing in the story even hints towards it. And there's always a hint in the story somewhere.
I'm just throwing out shit. I don't know. I know it don't make sense. I'm just throwing out shit. Just throwing out random shit.
All right. Well, no, I'm gonna say no to that.
That's fine.
Tossing out speculation for you for no reason.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I can't do that one. That's not gonna happen.
Bring in light to the darkness.
That's the whole point. Ask this devil and his mom.
Excuse me?
That was his mom, bro. You. Oh, I forgot. You started reading Black Clover.
No, I'm. Oh, is that really his mom though? Have we? That's not confirmed.
It looked like his mom, bro. I'm gonna go out on the limb and say that's his mama. Man.
I swear to God, it better not be his mom. That'd be
I appreciate
literally Naruto. Like his mom showing up, his dad showing up.
Bro, that looks just like his mom, fam. That looked like it would be his mom. I'm gonna say it's his mom, bro. I'm sorry.
God. Okay.
I'm saying that's his mom. I mean, my hero and Black Clover doing the same thing right now.
God,
pretty.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Nobody seems to understand me when I say they're literally copying Naruto, but that's cool. Inner demons, huh?
Inner demons.
Yeah.
That's what you should have named this podcast. Inner demons.
We're not even sure about Jin-Woo's inner demon.
Are we?
No, we're not. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm on Evil Woo.
Maybe he's slowly.
We have a
becoming
Subway
his inner
sandwich to
demons.
say differently.
He's slowly becoming his inner demons.
Yes. He's slowly been overtaken by his evil demons while Baru is sitting at home watching TV.
Y'all better make this make
Jin
sense.
as she sleeps on the couch.
Yes, there's literally there are warnings out there, but there's literally nothing going on with Jin-Woo. Like he's literally everyday Jin-Woo. This is the only time he's actually stopped trying to level to figure out what's going on.
Maybe that's
I
the
mean,
point.
Baru's job right now is just to protect Jin-woo, so he's just kind
This
of
is
like
true.
vibing with her, you know.
Yeah.
So like what she watches, he's gonna watch with her regardless.
Wait,
If
what's
he's
the bet,
pleased.
Christian? I missed that. What's the bet?
No, there is no more.
Wait,
Holly,
bet?
nobody's getting notifications. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we don't know why people are getting notifications. Holly, we have no idea. It's YouTube. That's about as much we can say.
Black man down.
Facts. So Trent, what do you think about all this speculation and stuff we're throwing out? Make sense? You down with any of it?
So because I still think it's not time for some of that other shit to go down. You know what I'm saying? As far as I don't know if it's inner battle time. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think we're at that point yet because we still don't know if he's even gonna get there. I really do want him to like. First of all, I was kind of like when they were saying that the dungeon was about to break. I was like, why the fuck has he just not? You know, I feel like it's a little bit. I won't say out of character. I know maybe he's still trying to do his own thing, but you would think that a gate of this magnitude he would have slid on instinctively. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Instead of wanting to go to the temple more.
exactly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if, and again, we don't know. I don't remember if they said it, so correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember them saying like, "Yo, once it's open, you gotta go instantly, or it's gonna shut." But
Yeah.
like, handle that shit, bro. I mean, of course, it's in another country. I get it. Maybe he's expecting other S ranks to have, or other nation level hunters rather, to have already kind of stepped in and handled it, but clearly it hasn't. But I guess you got, like you guys were saying earlier, they have to be busy because I don't think he'd also be doing a lesser gate. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like we instantly transferred to him in a gate with little bro, and it's like, obviously that's got to be because of the increase in gates. So they're probably having jobs in their own little country or whatever. But again, you would just think that a gate of that magnitude, we have never seen a black gate or like a city, a big like a city big gate like. So you would just think that, like I said, he would just slide on it by now.
Okay, so this was brought into my chat or comments. I can't remember who it was. Might have been Christian, it might have been somebody else. But at the same time, you have to understand that the double gate or the Carthanon gate that he has a key for, when it opens, it's another gate. You still got 7 days to complete that. And if somebody else, I'm not sure if somebody else can walk into it, if somebody else is going to see it, or whatever the case may be, but it's got to be closed.
Anybody with him?
I don't know if he can bring somebody with him, but it's got to be closed in 7 days either way. It's still a gate like anything else would be.
This is true.
Would be just like the other gate that like it was only that only he could see. You know what I'm saying? Since it's already been closed.
Nah, I don't think so. I think it's just gonna be a gate because we have to remember, like,
Where just other people are gonna wonder what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like,
I mean, if it's anything like the
Yeah.
last gate, it'll be a C rank gate, and then it'll just be inside of that C rank gate.
Mm.
So that's how it was last time. It was just a regular
it was
C
just
rank
inside
gate.
of a E rank gate.
Yeah,
with
and
no
it
temple
was
room.
that whole gate has been closed. I don't think it's gonna like. Why reopen into a C rank gate? Does that mean he's gonna have to accompany some more newbies, or like, you know what I'm saying?
well, he doesn't really have to accompany anybody. He can go into any gate he wants by himself.
Exactly. So I think at that point the story would just make it to be like where this is going to be like a gate that is up to par with his level immediately. Like he ain't gonna have to go through no bullshit to get to the like temple part. He'll probably just go immediately to the temple entrance. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, if you think about the Demon Gate, I mean, he wasn't strong enough to defeat Baron, but he still had to go through the entire gate.
Right, but that was because it was like basically that whole like you can't say dimension, but it was their whole kind of territory. It was
Right.
like 100 floors and shit, right? Like
Right.
the bonus temple or the double dungeon was basically just at the back of the the C rank dungeon. So unless there's a whole Parthenon like basically castle or some shit like that, to where we only were in a part of the Parthenon temple and there's more to the temple than we saw before. I would think he would just pop up right where the beef is.
Well, you got to think of it like this. It was a regular gate that he went into, and then it turned into, well, the double dungeon was there that they entered into, which was it was a system thing. This is definitely a key that the system gave him. So it might not be as easy as it was the first time. It was a C rank gate that he just somehow luckily walked into or agreed to go into. But this time it's a key that they just like the devil
The
arc
Demon's
was.
Castle,
Yeah.
or in the beginning when he went into the subway.
Yeah, these are keys. So you're not just gonna walk. I mean, they showed you at the beginning. You're not just gonna walk in there and just be like, okay, boss, let's fight. You have to go through something. Just like all the other ones he had to go through when he got keys.
Somebody in chat mentioned the gate where that girl like walked completely by. Like I think it's gonna be basically just like that. But
Yeah, that's the first. That was the first key. The first key he got when he
Right.
was going in the subway.
another key that like can't nobody have access to. So that's why I think it's gonna be exclusive to him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Unless I don't know. Like, why would another random gate pop up that is still connected to the Parthenon Temple? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean,
Like somebody also said it's a plan, so I don't know like who that is by or what that's by or whatever. But again, you would just think it's
You can look at it like this, Trent. With Jin-woo's dad. Jin-woo's dad, when he got trapped in the gate, somehow he was able to go all the way through to America. So some way, somehow the gates are connected in some strange way. So that could be how he can get back to the temple through the same gate or through the gate that's going to lead him to the same gate that the double dungeon was in.
And also want to just kind of what JC was saying before. That nigga that was basically asking for the bread, he's gonna get washed.
gonna get washed.
He's gonna get fucking washed.
Something's gonna happen
Yeah.
because I mean,
But 3.6 billion though, y'all don't think this man gonna at least give a valiant effort?
no, it's 3.6 billion for a year.
Yeah.
I want to ask you guys this. Clarify this to me. Is what
All right.
he's saying? Because again, I was like, in my reaction, I'm thinking like, wait, is he saying that he's gonna possibly, if need be, hold this mug off, like go in and basically start clearing, and it may take up to a year, which seemed like a reach. You know what I'm saying? But is that what he's saying? He gonna go in there and if it takes a year, that's what his cost was. If it take day, but you're gonna be paying X amount day by day. Is that what he's basically saying?
I think what he's trying to say is because he said a barrier. So what I'm guessing is he's gonna create some type of barrier, enshroud this barrier over the gate, so nothing can come out of the gate.
Yeah, so
like again, I don't think maybe this the catalyst to the greater war. Like, is Sung Jin-woo's ignorance to handling this the catalyst to re-involving his dad and other shit about the coming impending war he was kind of like warning us about hellas ago? That could be the case.
Or could Evil Woo be the case?
I
Could
don't-
Evil Woo be the
Nah.
calamity?
I mean, Evil Woo might come in if y'all want to keep putting him out there. It's not gonna be coming in right now. This is
Hashtag
literally
Evil Woo.
this is
Making his way
literally just a situation where Jin-woo's going to be going into the Parthenon gate, and something's going to go wrong with the S rank gate, and he won't be able to be there because, I mean, there's really no reason for him to be there, but unless somebody that he has a shadow connected to going in. But if he doesn't, he's not going to know what's going on in the outside world. So he's going to spend a few days in the Parthenon gate and then come back out into a dungeon break with the S rank. That is if he even clears the other gate. So I mean, you have 7 days to clear a gate. So if you can't clear Parthenon gate in 7 days, you got a problem with that too. So that's pretty much how I feel it's going to go down, but it's not going to go the way he wants it to.
So I just want to get everybody's thoughts real quick. What kind of monsters do you think is going to come out of this gate?
something either very big or something in like hundreds of
What if it's like
thousands.
goblins? And it's like Goblin Slayer episode 1 all over again.
I mean, if you're talking about goblins,
No.
you're talking about some around A-rank goblins, and you're talking about a lot of them.
Talking
Yeah,
about rape and pillage.
But
yeah.
somebody put in our Discord that oh my god, somebody put in our Discord that with the gate that Jin-woo just that he went into and he left, that the magical energy that was coming from it, like goblins wouldn't be able to generate that much magical energy for a rank gate for that scale. So it wouldn't be
Mhm.
goblins, it's gonna be something stronger than goblins. Like in order for that
So
S rank gate to
something-
be something to be
So
that
something tall.
it has to be that big. It has to be something that strong in order for the gate to be emitting that much magical energy. So it has to be a lot of enemies that are strong enough to emit that magical energy, or something that is in there that emits the magical energy. So you have something that the gate is that big, something in there is that strong.
Yo,
That's-
what if it's Godzilla, fam? Wouldn't that be funny? Like Tokyo and Godzilla comes. Like,
mean,
bro,
You did
I
have
wouldn't put it past him. That'd be pretty fucking sick.
that would be
It's
hilarious.
Like
I
the
wouldn't
reincarnation
laugh.
of that legendary. What if it's like the reincarnation of that like legendary dragon, or maybe it's like offspring or some shit like that?
I mean, it could be.
Another
You
dragon?
never know
Other
what it could be.
dragons from Kamish,
I'll take another
so-
dragon.
It could be giants. What about like giants?
It could be giants. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. Just throwing shit out there.
But I mean, at the same time, it's something strong enough for an S rank gate to be an S rank gate.
I like goblins. I like the goblin.
Goblins are
Goblin
overused.
Slayer. Goblin Slayer episode 1 will happen in Japan.
Goblin Slayer.
Yeah.
Goblins are
Could be an entire
overused
army of
nowadays.
elves. Who knows?
You about to see something crazy come out or be inside this gate that they can't handle. That's where the story's going. It's
Jin-woo would need Goblin Slayer in order to beat this one.
Goblin Slayer almost got murdered a few times in that series. If you don't remember.
Almost isn't murdered though.
Almost.
Jin-woo almost got murdered a few times himself, but he didn't.
At the beginning.
Still.
Everybody knows Jin-woo about to take an L, man. Everybody knows he's gonna take an L. It's about to happen. I'm not sure which gate is gonna be. But the story just showed that he can't be at two places at once. And now all of a sudden he's afraid to leave his shadows after he got the message from baby girl. Now all of a sudden he's saying I can't leave them because number one, I don't get enough experience.
Know what they would do.
And number two, they might do something crazy, so they can't leave him anymore.
Like the ant eating the monster right behind.
Yes, like I mean they show repeatedly. Number one, the ant attacking the magical girl, and then Baru healing the ant. I'm not healing the ant, healing the girl, and then all of a sudden Jin-woo having to kick the ant and knock him to the ceiling because he's eating precious items. Like he doesn't know what ants that he don't have control over them like he thinks he has over them. So something gonna happen. I'm looking at Sarah's face trying to figure out what's gonna happen.
Sarah? Sarah? Any insight?
No.
God damn it.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
I'm just here for the road now.
Wait, what if inside the S rank gate is more monarchs? Or the monarchs that we've already seen?
I mean, they would have to. They can create portals, but they're here in this world now. So,
I mean, well, what if this is their gate that they're trying to come out of, like with their army?
Because you did say something about how big the gates are to have that much magical energy, and monarchs are pretty much the staple of magical energy to have the most.
Well, like I said, Jim, we take an L somewhere. This might be his L, so I don't.
But you say he's not going to take an L at the gate.
I'm not saying one. I said one of these gates. We take an L at one of them. I thought he would take an L at the Carthenon, but he might take the L there. He might barely escape with his life, win, but then come out, hit a monarch, and get washed. He'll get washed eventually.
He's like, whatever JD says, what if? I just stop listening.
That's rude. I'm just throwing out speculations here.
You're on the right track, Blake. Keep that up.
The hate that goes around here. The hate. I don't know, y'all. It's just speculation to everybody. I mean, what do y'all think is gonna happen? Everybody in the chat, do you think Yuri is gonna be able to hold off the gate at least until Jin-woo makes it there, or do you think the dungeon's gonna break and a whole bunch of S-rank hunters are gonna join forces like the Avengers and save the day? I don't know.
Of course not. But hold on.
Yeah.
This Yuri Orlov, we haven't heard about him the entire story. Apparently, I mean, maybe the Japanese hunters have done their due diligence and did their research. He came out there proclaiming how he's the best support S-rank hunter out there.
That's
Have
what
we
he said.
seen his work? This dude is drinking. This dude is saying he wants all this money. But we haven't seen his work.
Crazy.
We haven't
My
seen
man
his
said
work.
my man said he got a good track record though.
Yeah, but I'm in the NBA.
Huh?
Exactly. We don't know. Y'all know I'm not in the NBA. Everybody knows the NBA.
Yeah, I
but
was
still,
like, wait,
that's
huh?
the
Yeah,
point.
I was trying to see where you was going with that.
I
I
like-
just ain't
I
gonna
had
say
to do
nothing.
a double take, and I was like, wait,
I ain't know
where's
where
he
you was going with that.
this?
I'm a millionaire.
This is-
I'm 6'3". I can lift 500 pounds. Like, y'all don't know what I can
I
do.
believe the 6'3" thing.
I'm only 6'1". But still, that's the point. Like, I can say whatever I want to say to you. But, I mean, has Japan done a due diligence? Is this dude really... He sound kind of suspect to me.
They had to have done their due diligence because the
what's this
dude
nigga's
from
track
the
record?
guild said, "Hey, how about we go hire this particular person?"
No,
So
they said
it does seem like
they said this particular person, we can hire him. We got the money.
yeah. So
Yeah, but
obviously they had
Out
to
of all the other
look at
S-ranks they
some
could've
kind of track
chose,
record.
Out of all the S-ranks they could have chose, they chose him in particular.
Yeah, so because he's a barrier specialist.
Because
Very
they know they couldn't afford a national level hunter, so then they
Right. I
decided
mean,
to go after
if he wants 3.6
S-ranks.
billion a year, then imagine what a national rank wants. They probably want that in a day. Or however.
My guy
in
is
an
saying
hour.
this, and he's seriously really drunk.
I mean, my man
I mean, he likes his alcohol, but I mean, like, we haven't, like, this guy seems suspect to me. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, he probably is suspect. You know, we're all right. He's gonna get washed
Exactly.
one way or another. I mean, he's just here for the moment. It's just how long is it gonna take him to get washed? How is he gonna put up a fight? Is he gonna put up a valiant effort, a good try, to where we give him a hand clap and say, you know what, we knew you was trash, but at least you tried, type thing. That's all. We know he's not gonna survive. Yo, what to do, Yavington? What was your speculation, Des? Let's see.
I
Jin-woo.
think the one about the
Let me see. Jin-woo to the temple. Let Baru go help Japan stop the gate. Japan will have an issue with Baru since he killed Goto.
They could have all the issues they want to have. They ain't finna stop Baru. Yeah, but no. I don't think this is one of them cases where
I don't think Baru will be able to do that by himself.
Baru is stronger than the S-rank hunter, but he's not. I don't think he's this strong.
Come on, y'all.
he's
Baru's nation rank. We've already confirmed this.
We have
We have nation rank Baru. Huh? Well, you got a point there, Trent.
We
have got a point. Nation rank Baru, who can also heal.
I keep going back and forth with this because he did take out a bunch of S-rank hunters.
Yeah, what do you mean? Like his basically his feat was basically an S-rank level dungeon. He had nothing. If it was like roles were reversed, he had nothing but S-rank monsters to fight. He had nothing but real niggas to square up against.
Yeah,
and
but
only one nigga prevailed.
Okay, you have. I can't remember how many he got all together. Let's just say
it was more than 10. I'm pretty sure it was more than 10.
He killed like 7 of the Japanese, and he killed none of the Koreans. They all survived.
That's right. He killed Min Byung-gu.
He killed 1.
Okay,
Ming
Ming.
was a
Okay, Ming was a healer. I mean, you go after the healer first. Everybody knows this. Okay,
Wait,
hey,
was
He's
it more
still
than
S
10?
rank. Still
How
S
many
rank.
bodies did he get? How many bodies did he get?
he
He
got
got to. He
7.
also have to take
he
He got
Baru
7
7 in
got
bodies.
total.
like 8 to 9 bodies that
8 to
day.
9 S ranks total.
I thought it was only 7.
I mean,
Well,
7
7
Japan.
from Japan. 8. So 8 bodies. 8 bodies.
He got
How many A's? Any A's? Any A's, Paul?
Nah.
he
All
he
that
went
was
after
in
the
this
strongest
party in
because
this raid was
Yeah,
S ranks.
well, 7 to 8 S rank niggas, basically in pairs of 2s and 3s.
he kind of got a couple of them like before they knew what happened to him. So like,
If you're S rank, you're not supposed to get snuck.
This is also true.
okay,
This man spitting right now.
But one thing that we do know is that we don't know how the qualifications for nation level are given. Is number one is power, number 2 is your accomplishments, your feats. And the
Right.
thing about it is that when you get S rank, they can't even like measure your power anymore. That's the thing about it. So we don't know. I mean, he could be nation level, and I can give you that much, but he could be also below nation level.
So no way, because at the same time, then your argument could stand in reverse. These guys that are nation level could really be S level. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, they are somewhere on the S tier scale.
Yes,
It's just
they are.
the feat that they achieved was big enough to get them that title. Was legendary enough to get them the title.
Well,
So if you threw,
you're right. Yeah,
and so let's say
we haven't seen him do
exactly. So
anything.
let's say we throw, and you know, let's say some of the S ranks that it was, let's say it's completely situational. What if Goto would have been in a region where one of that shit went down? Would he have beaten that dungeon, and would he have the S rank title? You know what I'm saying? Is it just because he has not had a feat that, or I mean, a nation rank title? Was it just because he had not achieved the feat? You know what I'm saying? Or was he significantly weaker? And you can't really say he's significantly weaker because basically niggas said all he had to do was do something dope. You know what I'm saying? All
Well,
he had to do was
there was 2 different things that happened to Grotto when they talk about his feats. One person said was Gogun Hee, the Korean nation level, not nation level, Hunter Association
CEO chairman.
Yeah, he said that Goto was that strong. But then we got to the captain on the ship. He said that when it comes to the Chinese nation level and in Goto, he was
They
nowhere
can't
close.
be compared.
He said they were nowhere
okay.
close. So
Okay.
I mean, but when it comes to just think of it as in a Dragon Ball sense. I mean, at a certain point, you're Super Saiyan 2, whatever. But you can feel when someone's stronger than you. But
Right, you can still be
you
a stronger Super
you-
Saiyan 2 than another nigga that's Super Saiyan 2.
yeah, but the scouters can't tell. They don't have
It's
any
over
equipment.
9,000.
The scouters can't tell how strong you are, but you can feel how strong someone is when it comes to you.
Right.
That's all it is. But we don't. The story hasn't really given us nation level hunters how strong they are
Right.
compared to Peru. All we know was the Chinese nation level wanted to fight them. That's all we know.
Right. So and that brings back from the question from the last discussion. How the best way to compare that is, do you think that if stuck on an island with 8 S rank level hunters, that let's say Thomas Andre is walking out of there, you know what I'm saying? And if so, then shit, then fuck, that nigga strong as a motherfucker.
I think so because Thomas Andre was saying, "Hey, you got the money? I'll go and clear that thing for you." He didn't say
Right.
with anybody else. He didn't say nothing.
He was
said,
saying
"I got
that.
you."
He said
saying
by
that.
himself.
Yeah,
He was saying that. But do you think that Thomas Andre would have rolled up and beat Peru?
I think so. I mean, you don't. I think nation level at this current moment in the story is what it really says that it is. You're the strongest of the strong, and
The thing is, that means that y'all are really thinking that these niggas could still bang with Sung Jin-woo, and I just don't see how. This man has just this man has been continuously leveling up his specific attributes.
We've
His
seen,
strength is off the
One we've seen who've actually
It's just beyond
be able
human
to
limitation.
solo the entire Baru Jeju Island raid would be the Chinese nation level.
You think he'd be able to?
I would think he would be able to, since he took out so many ants just by himself with 2 swings.
Yeah, I mean, like it was
2 swings alone.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
It'll
I mean,
definitely
like
some we'll never know. I mean, we'll just be speculating forever because
Oh, Christian said, I think one nation rank hunter could beat 100 S ranks. That's got to be cap. But that's a fucking statement.
But what I'm trying to say is like the
so you don't
difference.
think Baru could beat 100 S ranks?
No, okay, no. Oh, but here's the thing. That just means that you guys think that if it was a 1v1 Thomas Andre and Sung Jin-woo, I just don't see how. Like, not I
But
don't
no
think it's
shadow,
only
right?
his powers. Yeah, no shadows. Like, don't get me wrong. Of course, his shadows is OP. Yada yada yada. I don't think so. I definitely don't think if it's Sung Jin-woo with all of his abilities, nobody's beating this nigga.
Yeah, but
Nobody, no human is beating this nigga.
I
Nobody on
because
Earth.
we still don't know what Thomas Andre's abilities are.
that's the
No,
thing. Like we get that
This is
because
true.
we watch Sun Jin Woo's entire journey. We see what he's doing to people now, but the nation levels have been the pinnacle of power for so long.
right,
And
but they don't do shit though. They don't continue to level up. They're what they are, and they still have their cap. And from
right.
what we know, they've got their little boost or whatever.
Come
And
out on top.
other than that, that doesn't mean that they can continuously level up. So who it's not to say that, let's say hypothetically, and they don't go on along the same system. Let's say their power is level 100, but he has now broken past level 100 or whatever. Hypothetically,
Mhm.
I'm just saying in a realm he's still going to be able to continuously go. Like these
Exactly.
niggas did a feat, and most of the time they're kicked back chilling. They're kicked back chilling, getting rich, only handling. Not there's not Jeju Island level dungeons every day.
That's true.
So the other shit that they're handling, though may be big to some people, or ain't shit to them. But I don't think that, like, if you guys are gonna say that Sung Jin Woo is still, or that they're still on the level of Sung Jin Woo, then they better be fucking monarchs them damn selves. They
Well,
better be more than just like, you know what I'm saying? They better just be more than regular niggas, because at that point, I don't know if he's
So
gonna bring them together and we're
So
gonna have a
wait,
huge army or
so
what.
Trent, what you're saying is pretty much they're just gonna amount to a Godo.
Yeah, I mean, eventually, that's what I'm assuming the story is going to.
eventually, yeah, they will.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? And I think we may be closer to that point than a lot of people think, just because, like, again, power scaling wise, is to say that these niggas would take 8 S rank hunters is still a lot. But, I see Christian, he seems to know a lot about the series. He says 100, so 8 must be really an understatement. But
Well,
I still don't think, like, I don't think anybody would. If Sung Jin Woo was there, nobody's stopping Baru. You know what I'm saying? So he's running through more than 8,
yeah,
and then
I don't know. What
then
I'm you got Go Gun He, who is the only person that from this side of the story that we know that can somewhat understand how strong Sung Jin Woo is. From what we see in the story, and he's the only person that we have know that has been around Thomas Andre, so he knows he was the real deal back then. So I mean, Goto it knows that Sung Jin is really strong, but he knew Thomas Andre was strong too. He knew that proposal saying that, hey, if you got the money, I'll go clear it. He knew that was real back then, but he knew at the same time that Sung Jin Woo, when he shows up like he did, you see how when Goto, it showed that not Goto, but Go Gun He grabbed the chair and broke the chair when Sung Jin Woo got there. He knew it was over at that point.
now that would also require, let's say, Thomas Andre to go on Jeju Island, not only beat Baru. Baru was the last thing to do. Besides, like, kind of clean up the rest of the mess. You have to start with the fucking ants. You have to get the queen down. Then you get to Baru.
My
You know what I'm
thing
saying? It ain't
is,
just cut and dry.
would Thomas Andre have gone with a group? Because unlike Sunji
That's
Woo,
the
because we
thing.
know he's a special case, every other hunter is required to go with a group.
Well, that's pretty
Is
much
it
a
correct?
staple because you need somebody to take care of the add-ons.
Yeah, I don't think Sung
Exactly.
Jin Woo
So
would have went without. Like,
Yeah,
okay.
if Sung Jin Woo went by
Okay.
himself, he wouldn't be able to take care of the add-ons. The add-ons
right.
would have piled
So
up
that's
on
what
him.
I'm saying. Would Thomas Andre have went by himself, or would he have
Wait.
a
What do you mean?
traditional group?
No, like, I'm just saying, like, okay, that's the thing. If he's bringing people, that brings down his power level to me. That makes him a little bit weaker to me because some of these niggas are handling the work. I disagree with Seraph just
But Trent,
because
yeah, that's what I'm
we're
saying
seeing.
because every hunter has to abide by the rules of
Right,
going in
I'm saying
dungeons or
rules
gates.
aside. I'm saying rules aside, assuming that a nation rank hunter, if you're paying this nigga 3.6 billion yearly, you
Mhm.
let like you ain't you're not gonna stop and be like, whoa, but you gotta bring a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like you just gonna be like, well, shit. If that's how you get down, go ahead and get down. Like we don't know are if nation rank are bound by all of the same rules. You know what I'm saying? But if they do, that means their teammates are carrying the work. Sung Jin-woo definitely would have 100% soloed Jeju Island given the opportunity.
I don't think so.
I don't think no, he would not have asked. I don't think
He
he would
would
have asked anybody to
like
come with him.
He
okay.
wouldn't
You
ask
have to.
anybody because of what he has under his belt.
Right. Well, that's still within his ability.
Yeah. Okay. You're thinking of okay. Let's go back to the Demon Castle arc when Jin-woo first got there. Like he was sending his shadows out in packs to take out certain areas, but they weren't all concentrated on him. He was sending them out. They were doing all the fighting for him. And when he first got there, he was losing a lot of mana because all his soldiers were getting destroyed. You're talking about like his strongest shadow at the time being
Ignorance.
Igris. And you're talking about thousands of ants encroaching on him. Yes, Jin-woo is super strong, but you're talking about like his mana getting depleted. You're talking about all these ants, thousands on just him
Yeah,
and his
three,
army, which
4,000
is at 100 and
ants
something.
alone.
Now keep in mind, obviously there were more ants being created at the same time, but he's going straight for the gold. You know what I'm saying?
He
He's
would
going
have
straight
to,
to the yeah.
but
That's how he's always got down. He's always going to go straight for the gold, though he's going to stop who's ever in his way. But again, like you guys are already saying, uh, though his mana has been weaker in the past, at that point in time, he's approaching level 100, if I'm not mistaken. So like, not only does he have like Tusk, of course, like all the magic that comes with that, but he's got other mages. He's still got a nice little army set up pre-Baru. You know what I'm saying?
he's got a nice army. But just think about when he got Tusk. I mean, he didn't like literally have to fight everybody in that room. He literally fought the boss. They were all around him. They didn't attack.
Right.
That's the
Now here's the
point.
thing.
Like
Like I said, I still think he would have attempted. I don't think, of course, he wouldn't even have really known 100% in the situation, but he would have attempted. Not only because that's just the personality that he has, but he also would have preferred concealing his abilities at the time as well. You know what I'm saying?
When Jin-woo did get to the island, they still had about like 8,000 ants or something left.
Yeah,
So
yeah, and it
8,000
didn't.
just
Yeah,
on
and it didn't
him.
mean shit to him. It didn't mean shit to him. It was
Yeah,
nothing. They were more in his way than anything. Still, at that point in time, they
yeah,
had.
but at the
You know
same
what I'm
time,
saying?
he'd have to go through the ants. He literally shadow exchanged into where he had to be. He
Right,
didn't have
and
to
what
go
would have
through
stopped?
the ants.
And like you were speaking before, what would have stopped him from sending out reconnaissance shadows and exchanging at a point in time in the dungeon?
But I mean, okay, you would have. I mean,
You know what I'm
he
saying?
could have done it, but at the same time, like, here's the thing. Here's the difference between them.
mm-hmm.
They had an entire force out there fighting ants, and you're talking about one person with shadows. I mean, if he even would have gotten to the inner layer and had to fight Baru, he didn't just out there one shot Baru. You're talking about he would have had to fight Baru to begin with, and it took him a little bit. You're talking about other ants attacking him during the same time. You're talking about all 8,000 ants attacking him while his shadows are out, of course. But they're not going to handle 8,000 ants while he's handling Baru. It's just not happening right now. I mean, he's strong, but he's not that strong.
Again, bro, if he's got, but now keep in mind, today we just seen he's got 800 niggas under him right now.
Like
Now,
840.
yeah, now
Yes,
we could
840
say,
shadows.
now I don't remember how many slots he specifically gained post Jeju Island. Who knows if he even gained any, or if he just hadn't filled those slots yet? Because we have consistently been seeing him like basically pitch some away and swap some in or whatever. But if you got 800 soldiers spanning from probably at that point
Hold on, does he have 800?
yeah,
Yeah,
right, he's got
840.
Yeah, because of the
Yeah.
level 2 advancement.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's got
840.
840 showers.
He got
Before
that.
it was like
Yeah.
500 or something.
Okay,
Now they'll
500.
say,
Okay.
I'm gonna say, but it's only been 2 levels, so I don't know if they're jumping that high. I'm gonna say he's got in somewhere between 500 and 700
Mhm.
by J2. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's at 500, what is stopping you from not only leveling just about as many ants, especially because at the time they're still regenerating. And if they're at least the same level, they're maybe banging it out, and it may not be like instantly like zapping his mana as it was before because his people weren't necessarily as strong. But again, as soon as one of his people fucking get to the nest where the egg is or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or where where not where the egg is, but where the queen is, shadow exchange. Boom. We handling that. That's instant. That's a wrap. The heavy hitters are gonna come out, bro. It like the thing is we don't even really like even at this point in the story, we don't see the other bigger you can't say bigger names, but I guess you can say like the other bigger shadows that we arrive, like that we are arisen. You know what I'm saying?
But there aren't any.
The like the commanders as yes, you can kind of say like the polar bears one, the
Yeah.
fucking the armored dude. I can't remember this nigga's name. He's one.
You got
Iron.
you got
Yeah.
Iron.
You got Tusk. You got Igris. So
Yeah.
that's 4 off top. You know what I'm saying?
And that's them. They are the upper shadows. Everybody else is A and B's. You got the lower shadows.
right. And A
Well,
and B
most of
they
the lower
handle
shadows
them.
were just basically B rank.
Yeah, and the
They're
ants are
Not
A
even B
rank
not
or
even A
above.
rank.
They're handling them ants, bro.
They're not handling the B rank ants aren't handling anything
They're
A
keeping
rank.
them long enough. They're handling their business. They're getting it to the point where all
Never.
he's got to do is get to the queen and to Baru.
He ain't
You're
buying it, bro. He ain't buying it.
you're talking about Igris level getting towards somewhere close to the ant queen by himself. Like that's what you're saying. You're talking about even if there are 500, you're talking about 8,000 and that was after they had cleared a bunch of ants. So let's just say you have 1,000, just lowball it, 1,000 ants. You're going into a hive with 500.
Now
And
keep in mind,
Igris is the strongest one you got.
Yep. Now you're going into a hive with 500.
Mhm.
These guys not only had these guys. That's not neglect the long range attacks we got. We got hymns. We got lightning blades. We got a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I'm saying? We're leveling things. We're leveling things like we're taking out hundreds at a time. Now keep in mind as well, Jin-woo, even if he walks at a real nigga pace through the whole dungeon, these other ants, these other ants he doesn't require to use any daggers, any blades. He's flexing his bare hand strength. He's cracking skulls. We saw what he did to Goto. He retired a man that was on the cusp of being a legend. He's walking through most of those ants with just the beaters. Combinations.
I get you, but I mean, like you're still underestimating, even if they are just A ranks, you're still underestimating thousands.
I don't know
Upon
because
thousands.
Keep in mind as well how and correct me if I'm wrong. How dire of a situation was it for Sung Jin-woo when he was facing Baru? I don't remember it being that tough. I don't remember him really sweating the situation.
I remember it taking longer than I thought it should have been.
Baru was really the one that was on his heels. Sung Jin-woo was in control since the moment he switched in. Sung Jin-woo was in control.
In control, I'll give you that
So
much.
in reality, Baru was a slight flex for this nigga. So he's literally stepping on these ants. He's stepping on these ants under his heel. Because Baru wasn't nothing. The jacket wasn't even off. He wasn't even tattered. He was hitting this nigga with he was trying new things. He was hitting this niggas with new combinations we haven't seen.
I mean,
He did hit him with the Starburst stream.
Yeah.
He did hit him with the Starburst stream.
There's no rematch, anyways. There's no rematch. No, but I give you that much. I still think it was light work for Sung Jin-woo, and I get it, but I'm not gonna count out 8,000 versus 500, even with Sung Jin-woo there. It's just the numbers are just too high just for him it'd be a low difficulty type thing. It's just not gonna happen, and that's the whole point with S rank gate. that's coming out. The numbers are going to be too big for Jin-woo just to go out in there unless he totally stealths it out. The numbers just too high. I don't care like literally, if it's regular ants we see these days, but 100 ants get on you, bro, it's gonna hurt. That's all it is to it.
Moved all over the place.
Hey, do we gotta block Dez, or is he playing?
No. Dez is just speculating. He's not spoiling it.
Oh, okay.
As a dude sitting here who's ready,
what?
It was ready, huh?
as a dude who's sitting, I would have told him to leave if he was spoiling by now. I would be honest. I would have told him to leave if he was spoiling by now.
Dez, boy. Trent was ready for you, fam. He was
like, no.
He started mid-stride and said, "Hold on, is Dez spoiled?"
Because it seemed believable. I was like, no.
That man
no. Me and Dez was going back and forth in the comments trying to figure out what's going to happen. No, don't do that to him. Don't do that to him.
Don't do that to him. Hold up.
Okay.
I had to ask.
All right, so now that we got all of this out of the way,
How long we been talking about?
too long. But what was y'all grades for the chapter? Seraph.
9.
Trent.
Say it one more time. The rating.
Yeah.
You already know I like these kind of chapters, man. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 9 too.
Okay. JC.
How are we not giving these 10 out of 10s for the speculation in general? Like literally just spent almost an hour.
But we're not rating the speculations. We're just rating
this
the
chapter. The chapter was speculation in general. That's where everything came from.
That's true.
That's a whole different conversation.
Nope. Give it a 10, JC. You give it a 10. All right, 10 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a 9.5. Yeah. That's good with you, JC?
That's fine.
9.5. Okay. All right. So I think that's gonna do it for tonight. Appreciate everybody for rocking out with us. Also, make sure you like the stream, share it out. Oh, what did you say, sir?
Oh, somebody said link your YouTube, and I'm like, I don't have a personal YouTube. This is just my comment one.
Link the what's it?
Yeah, just link
Project Webtoon.
Yeah.
It's in the link down below.
Link Project Webtoon.
Right.
I was like, hold on, wait, we don't have a.
Look,
It should be in the description.
before we leave, I need y'all to go to Trent's Twitter and tell him to watch Slime because he still hasn't watched it yet. The bet has not.
Come on, man.
Everyone watching.
It has not been.
Everyone watching and who is going to watch the on demand. Go to Trent's page, go to his Twitter, and spam the shit out of him until he watches Slime.
I promise I got y'all. The weekend was a little busy, man.
Spam him. Don't listen to him. Spam him, because all he's gonna do is forget, and he's gonna go to Chipotle and pretend nothing ever happened.
This is true. So, JD, I need you to read that. I will die if you guys have not read.
Yeah, I'm on chapter 1 right now.
Yeah, I will die soon. Webtoon, everybody. Man, I'm telling you, if you guys
chapter 1,
if you guys
get Trent to watch Slime.
Yeah, if you guys enjoy webtoons that are not like or anime, manga, or whatever, that are not always just like action based. Maybe if you guys like, it's kind of Death Parade-y, but not really. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Death Parade, but it's kind of like it's almost not. I can't say the same lines, but it's kind of almost. But it's cooler than that. It just kind of is the only thing I can really compare it to. But yeah, check that out. 66 chapters only, and I put it up there on my top readings.
They want to know about the Among Us game night.
Y'all be capping, bro.
Y'all left us hanging last time, so
I hit y'all. What was it? What day was that? I don't know what day that was.
Actually, I've been really busy.
Bro,
Trent joined in.
Yeah, you hit us up on a random day, like, hey, you guys want to play tonight? Like, we planned the day. That's what's wrong with that. We planned it. Y'all were like, oh, Seraph got bachelor stuff to do. JD just didn't show up.
We did plan a day.
I was out eating.
I had a wedding.
Bro, you can eat all day.
That's true.
But
it's good to go.
You can't. Anyway,
we'll discuss this in the Discord. Discord is the link in the description down below.
God damn it. Anyway,
come hang out there.
Anyway, appreciate everybody for rocking out with us. If you enjoyed the stream, please drop us a like. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Also, subscribe to our individual channels. Those links are in the description. Make sure to join the Discord. That link is also down below. Follow us on Twitter, Hunters Association. And yeah, that's about all I got. Y'all got anything else? Oh yeah, spam Trent, watch Slime, and
Yes, thank you.
yeah. Among Us game night coming soon. Don't know when. But it's coming. It's coming.
Slime poo, Trent.
It's coming.
Peace. Bye.
Peace.
Peace.